you guys, it's Bree. I haven't filmed a video in a couple weeks. I apologize for that, but I'm back. Before I start into today's video, I got my hair done. It is black. I think it looks really good. Tell me what you think. So, anyways, on to the video. So, as most of you probably know, I filmed a video a couple years back talking about my first concert experience, that being 5 Seconds of Summer. My only concert I had ever been to, and now I'm back to deliver another video on my second concert I've ever been to, which was amazing. It was Knotfest. For those of you who don't know what Knotfest is, it's a road show with the headlining band being Slipknot. Amazing band. Okay, so we got there at like 3 o'clock. Sat there for a while waiting for my dad's friends to come because this was a birthday present for me and I went with my dad. We're waiting for his friends to show up and we're sitting there hanging out, and finally they showed up and we finally got in around like 4:30. And then we walked around for a little bit until we finally went and found a seat in the shade because it was hot. And there was only like one part of shade there, and we sat on this hill too, which that was crazy. I am still sore from yesterday. So, anyways, back to the point. The first band that came on was Behemoth, and they were good. They were. The instrumental was really good. I couldn't really understand what they were saying due to them not being loud enough, plus they're screamo bands. It's kind of hard to hear exactly what they're saying with their lyrics. And I had never heard them before, but they were really good, and they put on an amazing stage show. There was smoke, there was fire. They were awesome. And they put on a really good show and got the crowd pumped up pretty good. So they played for about a half hour, and then there was like a half-hour interlude until the next band came on. And they were by far my favorite of the opening acts, other than Slipknot, because they're the main event. The band that played was Georgira. They were amazing. I loved the music. They really knew how to get the crowd pumping. And they were friendly, and was awesome. I really recommend listening to them, but only if you can get into a little bit heavier music. They fit in really nice with the idea of Knotfest and the music that was played there. But I have to say, they did amazing. Their music was awesome, and they put on an amazing stage show also. Okay, so the last opening band, the third one, they're called Volbeat. I didn't think that they fit in really well with the type of music that was being played. Yes, they were rock, but they were really a lot softer. And yes, they did really good. They had an amazing band, and it kind of gave me Queen vibes in a way with the lead singer. He'd like sing like super long and loud, and I don't know, maybe just me. But they were a lot softer. They played a cover song, at least one. They put on a really good show, and they seemed to know how to get the crowd pumping a little bit. But also, it's later into the night, and a lot of people had been drinking, so they were also getting up there, and they were getting more hyper. Volbeat, though, they did the most amazing thing. They took 2 kids that were out there, and they took them on stage and let them listen to them up there, which I thought that was amazing, and I was jealous. So, finally, Slipknot came out, and it was awesome. They had the most amazing stage show. They had the most control over the crowd. It was insane. They played a couple of their new songs from their new album, and they played a lot from their older albums, but it was still amazing. We were at the very back on very top of the hill, and we had moved at that point because it was dark out and it was nighttime and everything. And they had fire, they had smoke, they had like fireworks and explosions, and it was amazing. They had these kegs that they'd hit with a stick, and every time they hit it, like it'd blow up. Not the keg, but there was like a flame, and it was amazing. I think it was by far the best stage show that was there, but obviously it's Slipknot. I suggest going to Knotfest once again if you can handle heavy music and a lot of screaming and the jumping and all the physicalness of it. I think my favorite part of the Slipknot part was when they played the second to last song, I think it was, and Corey says, "Sit down." He didn't have to say it twice. Everyone sat down, and it was amazing. I think it was amazing. I think the worst part for me was the crowds. I had to leave to go use the bathroom one time, and I nearly had a panic attack because I felt so claustrophobic and everyone was touching me. But that was the worst part about it, other than the prices of everything. There was $5 for a water bottle. But hey, you're at a concert. What else can I say? Like I said, I really suggest going to see Knotfest. It was amazing, and it was an amazing experience. I loved it. And the difference between the two concerts I've been to, 5 Seconds Summer to Slipknot, is extreme. Like, 5 Seconds Summer had screaming fangirls, and Slipknot was a mix of everyone, all ages, all genders, everything. And everyone was super friendly, super nice. Yes, there was a lot of screaming, like deep screaming though, not high-pitched. And it was really physical too. I think that was a lot different than the last concert I went to. They were both amazing in their own way. And I would go to both again. But, as I said, Knotfest was fantastic. I want to go again. And I want to hear Slipknot perform again one day. And I'm sure I will. I want to say thank you to my parents because they're the ones who made it possible for me to go. It was my dad's idea. His friends bought the tickets and they paid him back. But if it weren't for them, I wouldn't have gone. And it was my birthday present from them, and it was fantastic. And I love them to death for doing that for me. And I think I surprised my dad a little bit because of how insane I was acting there, because it's Slipknot and it's a concert. You're gonna go crazy. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take my advice into account. As I said, my favorites were Georgira and Slipknot. If you haven't heard their music, check them out. I don't know what to say. You're missing out if you're not. That is, like I said, if you're into that kind of music. But I hope you enjoyed my video. Let me know what you want to hear, what you want to hear more of. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to hear whenever I upload videos. I will see you guys again soon, hopefully. I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye.